Welcome back. You are with Newsday. Sky News can reveal a major rift inside the Victorian Liberals over the process it's determined to choose its candidate for the federal Aston by-election on April 1st. Our Victoria political reporter Simon Love has the exclusive details. Simon, what are you hearing?
Well, Ash, I'm hearing that the discussions around how the Liberal Party will choose its candidate have actually reached State Parliament this morning. There was a meeting of the Parliamentary Liberal Party room, which is a normal meeting that happens each week. And I understand that the State Opposition Leader, John Pesutto, raised the matter of the Aston by-election, and this was in the wake of the Liberal Administrative Committee deciding that it would choose this candidate instead of a local pre-selection convention where members in Aston would actually get a say in this candidate, something that Peter Dutton actually foreshadowed would happen as recent as Friday. Now, my understanding is inside that meeting in the Liberal Party room, this discussion on the Aston by-election went for around 10 to 20 minutes. Three separate Liberal sources have told me that John Pesutto had raised the issue that the federal director of the Liberal Party, Andrew Hurst, wanted a candidate picked as soon as possible. And there was anger inside the room from multiple MPs, I am told, that locals will not get a say in this decision. So there are 4 candidates for the Liberal Party that have put their hands up, and they're due to front this admin committee tonight to answer questions, state their intentions before a vote is actually taken of this powerful administrative committee. Now, they are Catherine Burnett-Wake, a former state MP who's worked here at Victorian Parliament, Rashina Campbell, a barrister, oncologist Rajana Srivastava, and as well Emmanuel Cicchello, a local deputy principal. Now, we know that Peter Dutton, in the Aston by-election, his preference is for a woman to be pre-selected. Now, it has been suggested to me that this move by the Administrative Committee could even prompt one of those candidates to drop out of the race before tonight's Administrative Committee, but we're yet to hear any confirmation whether that may occur. Now, I can also reveal on Sky News a letter that Greg Mirabella, the state president of the Liberal Party, he's actually sent this letter to members and explained some of the reasons behind this decision of the Administrative Committee. I'll read from it now. Last night, the Administrative Committee resolved to conduct the pre-selection for the Aston by-election immediately, forgoing the plebiscite convention we originally planned. Every day we do not have a candidate, we are losing votes. I am writing to you personally, Mr Mirabella says, on this issue because I know better than most how important our democratic processes are and how sensitive this issue is. So obviously the Liberals there circumventing the usual process that members would get a democratic say in this candidate, given that Labor's already picked Mary Doyle to run in Aston. And the Australian Electoral Commission is certainly making all sorts of preparations for this by-election. I spoke with the Victorian State Manager for the Electoral Commission, Nye Coffey, a short time ago, and he explained how the Commission's ready to get the by-election processes in place in the Aston electorate, even with the short turnaround.
It's actually a standard turnaround, so we expect around 33 days for our issue of writ to polling day, and that's exactly what we've got this time. We had a few extra days announcement, with it being announced yesterday, but we're ready to go.
In 3 weeks' time, pre-polling will open for the Aston by-election, so it's a very quick turnaround. You can see why the Liberal Party wants to get a candidate sorted. So the message from the AEC to voters in Aston, or those that live in Aston, is make sure your details on the electoral roll are up to date.
We have a great enrolment rate in Victoria, above 98%, so I don't think there's a lot of people that we're expecting to need to enrol, but if you've recently moved into the Aston area, which is the same as the local government area of Knox, then check your enrolment and update it if you need to.
So just repeating the news that I broke earlier, that there is tension inside the Victorian Liberal Party room as to the decision of the Liberal Administrative Committee to decide on a candidate for the Aston by-election tonight. So that will play out later today. I have gone to Opposition Leader John Pesutto's office for a response. Ash?
Simon, thank you. We will be watching for further developments.